You know what? I am mad. I'm mad. I told his ass to get on here, and he was like, bet. Okay, bet. When you in Chicago, what bet mean?
You gonna do something.
Exactly. And you really gonna get, you serious about
You
it.
serious about it? Yeah.
He done lost his Chicago points.
Well, definitely you're gonna have to let them know that. But I think it's something more than that. That's why I was like, we really need to find out what's up.
So what you telling me, you think it's something hidden inside, deep.
I think it's something inside, yeah. Because I can't believe he would just not show up at the meeting. Like, I can't believe that. I'm serious. I can't believe it, especially when you tagging yourself as an artist. When you're saying you are an artist. See, people nowadays, artist is so used, it's like overrated now.
Yeah.
When you say you're an artist, you really have to be an artist. Like the old school artists in every genre, when they said they were artists, you could tell they were artists. They were in the studio. They was out promoting their own stuff. Yep. They were doing everything. They were doing shows, sometimes for free. Yep. They were doing everything. They were doing all types of stuff. Mm-hmm. So, you know, when you say you're an artist, you got to really embody that. I don't think he's really embodied that. Mm-hmm. Because he expected.
I'm just wondering. I'm like, are you scared of the fame coming? What is it?
It could be.
What is it? You want it, but you don't want it. You confusing me. Don't confuse me. You do. Mm-hmm. How bad do you really want? I'm like, you know, we can get you in front of the right people. You know, we coming across all types of people. People that's legit. Mm-hmm. Are you scared?
Yeah.
Hell, how you think we feel? We got to talk to these people and stuff.
That's the thing. He doesn't know that part of it. You get what I'm saying? That's why when you do talk to him, you're going to have to tell him. You're going to have to tell him the story behind us. You're going to have to tell him. And I know you don't want to. I know you don't even want to have to deal with that. But in order to find out and to push him, you're going to have to do that.
We just sat here and had teachers that has Grammys, that's been in the studio, been hosting radio shows, that did voiceovers, that produce shows for the news. I mean, producers.
Yeah, but has he had that type of people around him since?
I'm baffled. You know, we got it to help people. This is why we doing what we doing, so we can help people. What the heck?
Yeah, but if you don't know the backstory of why we're doing something, and you don't even know your own backstory, it's not going to matter.
Making me poor.
I hear what you're saying because I'm in it with you, but he don't know what you did. He don't know what me and you did. He doesn't know that. And it sounds like we don't know what's going on with him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So I'm with you. I'm highly disappointed, and I'm upset too, because now it was a time thing. Right. We had a particular time, and that took the time out of us. But it's the lesson with it. And this is something that we were getting from these conferences and talking to people.
This is what happened. The panel, WGCI panel did say this is what happened. Yeah. You know, they don't be on top of their game. These artists say they don't want it. They show up when they want to show up, and you have to cancel the meeting. It's like you have to baby them. And I was baffled when she said that. I'm like, what the hell she mean? You got to baby these grown people? Girl, now I see. I'm like, oh.
Because you're thinking, why do I have to do that? If this is supposed to be your career. But that's my point. They act like, yeah, I'm the artist. That's it. You're supposed to do your job. And then they don't want to do their job.
We can't do our job if we don't have the body that does the damn singing. Hell.
And not just that. If we don't have the songs, the visuals, the anything to even promote. Yeah.
And how can we promote you? I'm scared if I promote you and tell these people you coming, you ain't gonna show up. I'm gonna have to come snatch you up.
And that's why we won't do that. And that's why we don't do that. And I'm glad that you said something to me about it, because at first I was really about to do that. Like I was about to throw out some stuff, get a meeting and call it. But I'm glad we didn't do that, because then you didn't show up to our meeting. You definitely won't show up in front of
we can't be messing up our credibility and our name.
Oh, no.
Getting started. We can't be messing up our getting started. We can't do that. We can't do that. You got
we
to
work too
show us
hard.
that you ready, and you got to be on. If we say be on time, because we do believe on being on time, because we're mothers, we have stuff to do. We work other jobs. We creating. We building. And at the end of the day, if we take out some time for you, you need to be there. Straight up, you need to be there. Because guess what? At the end of the day, around this time, bluntly ready to go to sleep. These voices ready to go to sleep. We ready to get back and watch a movie. Not sit up here a whole hour and a half waiting on you. You still ain't come up. And then 3 days later, here you is want to talk to me, and I'm just looking at you beside your head like you boo-boo the food.
And then like, what I do?
Right. I want you to go back to the day I was waiting on you and you didn't come. Let's start there, pimp.
And this is why it's important that everybody understand not only their role, but understand what's at stake. This is our livelihood. This is our livelihood. We have worked hard.
Exactly. We bust our butt to get to where we are. We not finished. People see all the content and where we got, but you do not know what happened behind the scenes. Was we done lost so much sleep, we ain't finished losing sleep. We still losing sleep. Really?
But then when you said that, we was willing to do that. We was willing to sacrifice. With everything that you said we did and we are doing, we were still willing to sacrifice. It has to be a sacrifice.
We're gonna work with people. They gonna have to be just as ready as we are.
Just as hungry,
just as excited as we are. They got
just as hungry,
just as hard as we are. They got to be just as into their career as we are. Because when we work with you, we 150% ready to see you win. Ready to see you win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, agree.
If I'm listening to your music and I know I want to work with you, you want to work with me, and I'm listening to your music right all back in my head, I'm thinking about your music video already.
And trying to figure out what locations, how the visual gonna look, where
visualizing your music video. I just need you to get on the mic so we can push it and make it happen.
Yeah. But we can't make people do that, sis. And I think that's where
I want to stand behind the curtain and clap like a kid, because I know you there. You at the mic, at the awards, getting your award. I want to be doing monkey flips for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This comes from the heart.
But we can't push a person either. We can't push people.
Can't make
if they
them
not ready
unless they ain't ready. They scared of success. We can't make them have it.
And this is, and that's why I said this is a lesson for us too. It not only is working on our patience level and what we have to and deal with and things on our end, it's showing us that sometimes people are just not ready.
They not
and
ready.
If we want to take the time to talk and find out and try to get to know what happened, we'll do that. Right. And sometimes even doing that, you'll find out. And then even doing that, you may find out maybe they're just not ready. You can sit them on the side for a moment. And when they're ready, they come back. Right. But I am upset because I don't sound like it, but I am upset because this was a time thing. This is about our time that we can't get back.
Right. That's very true. Anything else you want to say?
Will we use his meeting for us? We use the meeting for us, and we have pushed ourselves and our brand. So good looking out.
Exactly. And I'm just saying to myself, we sitting here waiting on him, and we're recording. We up here recording, trying to utilize this time. Even though we got children calling us in the background, making noise in the background, we moms, but we still making it happen. So there's no excuse to do what you need to do to make it happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't excuse. I got 4 children. You have 1. She act like 10.
No excuse though.
No excuse. None.
Yeah, we have pushed our brand. Every small thing we've done, we've pushed our brand.
We pushing content. Every day we producing content. Every single day we pushing it. Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And we always coming up with new content. So really?
And then talking to the people that we need to talk to, finding out who's following us, looking into their brands and stuff.
Exactly. And if you ain't got $75 for an hour, do 1 hour and have them to hold it, and then go back until you get your next 75 and do it again schedule. That song, to finish it up. It ain't got to be a whole 4-5 hours you spend in the studio in one day. You can spread that out.
Mm-hmm. But do artists really think about that?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. A lot of times, especially if you're up and coming, you don't know your options. You don't know what you have to do. You're thinking, I have to spend 4 and 5 hours in one session. Sometimes you, like you said, you start off with an hour, 30 minutes to an hour.
Right.
But that 30 minutes to an hour, every time you go in, it adds up.
It adds up.
Yeah, it adds up.
And then your last hour, you tweak it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then you learn how to edit your own stuff.
Exactly.
Because the engineer's there to show you that. And you pick up some skills on the way. Yeah. The moral of the story is, how bad do you want it?
This is WLMJ, my girl D Voice, and this is B Bluntly. Like she said, what you say, D Voice?
How bad do you want it?
I hope you want it bad enough.
If not, we'll take it.
I know, right? We'll do that. We'll take it.